Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Sarah Jane Reviews. I am Davros and I am a Whovian, and today I am reviewing the Sarah Jane Adventures, The Gift. So, this is the two-part finale, the final serial in Series 3 of the Sarah Jane Adventures. So, in this one, when the Slitheen's latest scheme to destroy Earth for profit is foiled, another family from the Slitheen planet arrive. The Blathereen though they seem helpful and can they be trusted as the genius gastro whatever of peace? The Blathereen bring a gift to the gang with a plant called the rakweed, which could end world hunger. However, the rakweed goes wild and spreads all over London and infecting people, including Luke. Sarah Jane must fight alone and only to save the Earth, but also her son. Meanwhile, Clyde smuggles K9 into school to help him cheat a test, and he, Rani, and the metal dog find themselves trapped in the school, surrounded by the weed. Can the team work together across Ealing the antagonistic to prevent the rakweed from devouring the entire planet? That's the synopsis there. So what do I like about this one? Well, this was the finale, so Elisabeth Sladen looked her best, played her best, doing good as Sarah Jane Smith, kicking aliens' bottoms, because it's a kids show. And I thought Elisabeth Sladen was good in this. Clyde and K9, they did some funny, little funny scenes in there, but they were in a dilemma of their own with Rani, with the weeds growing, the rakweed. And of course, Luke gets affected by this, because we all know that Luke is a boy, but he's, of alien creation. We also see a new Raxacorical Valedictorians in this, the Blathereen, who are a different colour. They're also voiced by Simon Callow and Miriam Margolyes. Simon Callow, of course, did play Charles Dickens in the Christopher Eccleston episode, The Unquiet Dead, and Miriam Margolyes, she would return to the Hooniverse again in 2023, voicing the Star Beast, the Meep. So familiar voice acting there, and we see, I like the practical effects on the Blathereen, how they look, how they make out to be harmless and kind, and that they're not of the Slitheen family. Only to find out that they do have a connection to the Slitheens, as a relative of theirs did marry into the Slitheen family, so they're just as bad and exiled as well. But also the rakweed, they also like enjoying eating it and stuff. Little do they know that becomes their undoing when they find a way to attack this weed, and they explode in a cartoony fashion. Because the Blathereen and the Slitheen, boom. The weed and that the rakweed is like an evil plant, which could end world hunger, but basically was planning to just consume the planet with the Blathereen, basically trying to do what their distant relatives, the Slitheen, were doing. I thought this was a fun, finale. We got some dark moments in there, we got some funny moments in there, we got some good visual effects in there, great vocal performances as well from John Leeson and Alexander Armstrong as K9 and Mr. Smith as well. Those two give it their all, and just a good fun finale all round. all saved. The world is all saved in time, for the series to conclude. Yeah, it was not one of my favourite finales, but still a good finale nonetheless, and enjoyable. And I did like this one. And at first I didn't realise that the Blathereen were voiced by some familiar faces, but they were. And yeah, I liked this one. Sometimes I have to rewatch a Sarah Jane Adventures because I might have seen it ages ago, or seen it, but sometimes I'll rewatch it, but then for the life of me can't hardly remember what happened in it. But yeah, I thought this was, a good end to the third series. And yeah, because like I say, in 2009 we had the gap year with the main show, Doctor Who, which only had 4 specials. We got Torchwood, Children of Earth, which consisted of 5 episodes and played over a week. This one was the only one that played out its whole series run, later on in the year, which was the main universe show that was on no hiatus or anything like that. So yeah, ratings, I will give the performances a 9, the writing a 8, the visuals a 8, and my personal, I'll give it an 8. So there you go. Not a bad finale, it was okay. So there you are, there is my review for that one. Have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I have been Davros the Whovian, and this has been the Sarah Jane Reviews. So yeah, until next time, run for your life.